captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Time for them cats who ain't never been. First you get boy, oh boy. Yeah, you're right. And daddy, oh man, oh boy. Maui Invitational. Hot, baby. Some good games going on over there. Definitely want to break that down, recap all things yesterday in college hoops, baby. Also have four and a possible, like a good spades hand of bets today in college hoops. Just a heads up, this entire show on Tuesday today will be all about college hoops. Awkward. Anyway, definitely going to recap everything that happened yesterday. Oh my God. This team right here. Whew. Can't wait. Give y'all my thoughts. Syracuse booed off the court yesterday due to lack of effort and lack of care. We as Syracuse fans, we know you're going to lose. But the effort needs to be there. It's an embarrassment to the sport and an embarrassment to the program. Sorry. Sorry about that. That was about a minute of dead time. Hey, customers call, I answer. I don't know why lines are not being posted. I had to go offshore to find some lines just to start the show. Ended up texting the bets out to the people that need to text bets. He texted me back, I don't see that shit. I said, yeah, bro, I ain't see that shit either, bro. Just giving you my plays for the day. Get them how you live and get it how you can. But man, Syracuse, dog. Sad. Down 5 with about 3 minutes left. Lose by 17. You do the math. 12-0 run to end the game. And honestly, I couldn't be more ashamed to be a Syracuse fan. I've been watching this team, rooting for this team longer than most of these kids have been alive. Believe it or not. And for them to do that, I mean, just go ahead and stab me in the heart. I'm watching this Syracuse line go from 11.5 to 12 to 12.5. It's going to get up to about 15. And I'm going to tell y'all the ugly truth. They heard them boos. This is a team that fought back from a 24-point deficit a week ago. They're going to come out and play. Nah, Gonzaga might beat them by 30. But you're going to see the effort today. And if not, boy, we need a new coach. I don't care about 3-1. It's about effort, heart. Thank you to the fans that booed this sorry-ass team off the floor. This is Captain by a hook with the red beard. I am Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives, going live on the 21st of November, Tuesday. Woo-wee. Turkey getting soft. turkey in the fridge. Ow. Finished up all my shopping yesterday. All the fresh produce and bread and all the stuff you want. Fresh. Magnificento. So you can cook it right and get it tight. As much as I want to bash on Syracuse all damn day, I mean, I could spend a few hours on it. I could probably go live from now till midnight talking about how disappointed I am in this Syracuse team. Again, not for losing. I don't even care that they didn't cover. Lost bets. I don't give a damn about losing a bet. It's more of a fan reaction. You know? You just quit. I mean, even Tennessee, if you watch the last 2 minutes of the game, they're looking like, wait, y'all really don't give a damn? All right. Boom! Dunk contest on that ass. Shame. Your mother should be ashamed. Something my mother used to say when kids miss free throws. Always made me laugh. Woo! In other news, Purdue, boy, they look like a damn diggity doggy out here. They beat Gonzaga by, I had the score up, lost it. I believe they beat Gonzaga by about 10. I'm going to get the score for you right now. 73-63 Purdue looks like the second best team in the league. Zach Edey did bring that chip on his shoulder I was hoping he would bring. 25 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks for the big man. And he was getting hacked up last night. Still didn't give a damn. Did his thing. Purdue goes to 4-0. They will play Tennessee today. I got a bet on that game. Purdue plays Tennessee tonight. It's the night. Put my 40 in the freezer because I want to get ill tonight. Kansas, of course, with the easy W over, you know who they played. Chaminade. No disrespect. I love Hawaii. Love everything y'all got going over there. Shout out to Mark, man. The animal. UCLA. Whew, to the wire. Losing by 2 to Marquette. The mighty Bruins take their first loss of the season. Marquette just turned it on in the second half. UCLA going into the half with a 5-point victory, getting outplayed by 7 in the second half. Man, UCLA's got a squad. Marquette has a squad as well. Sebastian Mack for UCLA. He has 25 points and 6 assists. Mick Cronin and the Bruins will be all right, I believe. UConn. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to say it right now. UConn might be going back to back, man. They the best team in the league, bro. I still got Kansas as number 1 in my power rankings, which I always forget to say in the beginning of the show. Power rankings coming up later. But every Tuesday, if you're a fan of the show, last season, this season, you should know. Power rankings for college hoops every Tuesday. UConn, now 5-0. Texas. That was pretty close. They hung around. UConn just has that extra whoop. Oh, okay, we playing right here. All right. Whoop. You can't get up here. You just can't. Their best player didn't even have a great game, Tristan, your boy, Newton. But how about Alex Caravan? Stepped up late. Texas cut it down to a 4-point lead. And then he just went the hell off. Huge buckets down the stretch for Caravan. He has 20 points and 6 rebounds to lead the Huskies. UConn, man. They got this little secret. And I'm starting to pick up on it. Get 2 dominant big men, stagger their minutes, and dominate the paint the entire game. Donovan Clingan still getting back from the foot injury. Looked a little out of shape, a little tired. I think he only played 12 minutes, maybe 20. Anyway, they got a kid, Sebastian. What's this kid's name? Sorry. I know it ain't Sebastian. Can't be Sebastian. Samson Johnson, 6'10". Shout out to him. He came out of nowhere. 15 points, 8 rebounds in 27 minutes last night. Back to the two big men staggering. Last year you had Sonogo, Clingan. Now you got Clingan Johnson. Just dominant inside. Shout out to them, man. UConn. I think they're the best team in the country. Still no reason to drop Kansas out of the number 1 spot. I did move UConn up to number 2. A little foreshadowing for when I get to the power rankings. Kentucky goes to overtime against St. Joseph's. I don't know. I left them in my top 10, but I don't know. Don't know. Colorado, they win by 5 over Richmond. Making me a little nervous. And then finally, the last game I really want to talk about. There's probably a few others I could talk about. I could get to. A few other games I could tickle your fancy with. But this one right here, man. Virginia, I apologize. I meant to do a joke and play dead at the beginning of the show. Put a sign up on the screen that said, "Bet my life on Virginia." I'm just total shock. Total shock. I can't even put it into words how shocked I am. I expected Virginia to win this game literally 65-30. Easy victory. Finished watching Gonzaga, Purdue. I look at my phone on the score. I'm like, 10-7. I'll get it rolling. Down 10, down 15, down 20, and my homie texts me. He said, "Does Virginia have a chance?" I said, Nah. Does Virginia have a chance? Hell no. I don't know what the hell that effort was from Tony Bennett and his boys. But boy, oh boy, was that an ugly loss. Wisconsin, shout out to them though, bouncing back from looking like some baby back ribs against Providence. Look like they got some bone under all that meat after all. They beat Virginia 65-41. And just, oh my God, just thinking about it. Do you hold a team in the top 25 to 41 points? Stephen F. Austin. I just got to shout them out real quick. Stephen F. Austin, and the F stands for covers. It was plus 4.5 yesterday. Won outright. 92-68. A dogging them boys. Drake should have slapped that SFA on the floor. Act like you know. Louisville doing what they do best. Crumbling in the final minutes of a game. Up the entire game. About 3-4 minutes left. Indiana said, "Yeah, we tripping, bro. Ain't no way in HELL we losing to Louisville." Indiana ends up getting the 8-point victory. Florida State holds off UNLV. Florida State and Colorado got a good game coming up tonight. I honestly think I'm on the wrong side in that game. I might need to step back, set my cup down, reanalyze what the hell I'm doing. I mean, winning record thus far, 35-24. Franklin, Earl, Beardwinaton, 10-3. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm on the cuffs of just going on a bad run. But hey, you never know until you know. I think that's about it on the recap and wrap up. Syracuse, the Orangemen, bounced the hell back today with some effort. I don't want to see none of that one-on-one street ball, brick. It's like with every brick, the defense just stopped rotating. It's like, all right, now we missed one rotation. All right, now we're not even gonna get back. By the time they hit the fourth or fifth brick, I mean, them boys were just, they ain't even, oh my God, it was oogly, oogly, woogly. Utah State and Akron also had a gem yesterday, 65-62 victory for Utah State. I mean, sheesh. I could talk about that all day. Tulane, the Green Wave, take their first loss to Bradley, who put up 40 and 40 in each half. They beat the Green Wave by 380-77. Shout out to me for betting the Tulane Green Wave money line last minute last night. That was a good decision. Anyway, college hoops, baby, at its finest. This is what the hell we do on this show. Let's get into some power rankings, college basketball power rankings. If you don't know, now you know. Every Tuesday here on Captain by a Hook with the Red Beard, I give my power rankings, my top 10 in college hoops. Trust me, this ain't your grandma's top 10. This ain't your pappy's top 10. This is a top 10 more based on gambling. ATS, do they cover? How deep can this team go in March? Now, with that being said, yes. I'm not putting Colorado State as the number one team just because they cover every game. I should, though. That'd be awesome, huh? Do like an alternate, just ATS top 10. Probably help a lot of bettors. They be looking like Stephen F. Austin. I would never think to bet them. They're the second best team in the country, ATS, huh? I don't know that. Kind of just speaking, rambling. I don't know what SFA is. I know they won by 30 yesterday against Drake. And I know the law says Stephen F. Austin, and the F stands for covers. Sorry. Let's get to these rankings. I put the timestamps here for nothing. Sometimes I feel like 16:30. Now at 18, we're just now getting to the college basketball rankings. Anyway. Top 5. Boy, was this tough. I got about 4 teams that should be number 3 in the nation. That's what you love about early season basketball. We're going to go Kansas at number 1, even though I think UConn is the best team in the country. I just see no reason to knock Kansas off. You got Hunter Dickinson. He goes 31-11 yesterday. 31-11. Kansas, probably the best team in the country. UConn right behind them. Close second. We'll definitely get a test today with Kansas. I forget who they play. Marquette. Kansas and Marquette. Kansas and Marquette. Kansas and Marquette. I don't see a line for that game. I don't know what's going on with these books. I guess it's Thanksgiving. They send everybody home early. I've been waiting. I did the show literally late, waiting online. I ended up just saying, you know what? F that. I'm going to go offshore. They probably got the lines. They got most of them. Don't see a Kansas line yet. Hey, I don't know. Who knows? I like Kansas against Marquette. Definitely will be a tough test game for them tonight. We saw what they did against Kentucky. I think they do the same against Marquette. I don't know the line. Can't find the line. I'd take Kansas anywhere up to 4.5. Laying the points. Anyway, number 2, UConn. I mean, boy, oh boy. I think they're going back to back. Can't say it enough. I think UConn is going back to back. I mean, this team is special, sharp, amazing, to say the least. Third team, like I said, I got 4 teams. These next 4 teams you hear could be number 3. All of them could be number 3, and I wouldn't even be mad at it. I actually feel bad I had to move some of these teams down to get UConn at number 2. feel horrible. But give me Purdue. Psych. Give me Arizona at number 3. Purdue did beat Gonzaga yesterday in dominating fashion. Not only do I love what I see from Zach Edey, I love what I'm seeing from that young stud, Braden Smith. That boy is a damn baller. Leave it on the floor. But we're going to go Arizona, man, at number 3. Still kind of weighing it on that Duke win. Haven't really played anybody since. We'll see how they match up against Michigan State, although I'd take Arizona -6.5. Maybe even 7.5. 8 is probably the last number I'll take. Arizona to beat Michigan State. I like Arizona. I think they're the 3rd best team in the nation. And then at number 4, we're going to go Purdue-ski. Just talked about Braden Smith. Just talked about Zach Edey. The way they beat Gonzaga just kind of adds on to what they've done this season so far. They've won games in dominant fashion. Purdue at number 4. Number 5 and number 6. Boy, oh boy. See, I had Creighton at 4. Or Creighton at 3. You move UConn up. You got to move everybody else down. Creighton happens to go from 3 to 5 for absolutely nothing. They didn't lose to anybody. Matter of fact, they slapping ass. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles, as Bruce Almighty used to say. Creighton at number 5. Big East, baby. Rocking the top 10 this season. Creighton at number 5. And then Marquette. This is another heartbreaker. They should be a top 5 team. They should be 3 or 4. Maybe I should move Arizona down. Marquette's been tested more. We saw what they did last night against UCLA. Never giving up, even though they were kind of down and out going into the second half. I mean, they're only down 5, but it's like Mick Cronin. He put the pressure on you. First half, they were getting dominated by UCLA. Come back the second half. Shout out to Shaka Smart for the adjustments. Marquette's at number 6. Number 7, man. I thought I was going to be down on this team this year. They went to the Big 12. I thought they would just... I mean, I guess there's still time for them to lose 10 games in the Big 12, but... I mean, they've done everything except that. They just won. Give me Houston, baby. The Cougars. Give me them at number 7. Getting on my list for the first time this season. Houston at number 7, baby. The Cougars at number 8. Went to overtime last night against St. Joe's. I wasn't too impressed by that, but if your only loss is Kansas and you're running the table everywhere else, and I started you at number 7 in the season, I'm going to keep you on the list. Kentucky, baby. The Wildcats. Give me Kentucky at number 8. And then to round off the top 10, number 9 and number 10. This is actually a funny punny that I just realized I did at number 9. Give me 10. No, wait. What's number 9? I said at number 9, give me 10. Anyway, the lamest joke I've ever said. Tennessee, baby. Number 9. 10 as in T-E-N-N. You see what I did there? Woo! Give me Tennessee at number 9 in the lamest pun of the year. I mean, Volunteers, they literally got Syracuse in a chokehold and just leaned back on it nice and slow. And Syracuse gave up. I've never seen a basketball team quit. Never seen a basketball team give up. I've never seen a basketball team down, whether it's 20, 30, 40, dribble the clock out on themselves. I mean, just absolutely horrendous. They didn't want to see Tennessee at all anymore. They probably seeing their own orange jerseys today like, Tennessee at number 9. And then good old Memphis, under the radar team at number 10. They've been holding at number 10 for me on my list all season. They're either going to move up or they're going to do something to fall off. And until they fall off, they're going to be my number 10 team. Love Memphis. Love them this season. Definitely think they're Elite 8 tier team. My power rankings in college hoops, baby. We're going to go Kansas, UConn, Arizona, Purdue, Creighton. That's the top 5. Number 6, Marquette, Houston, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Memphis. 6 through 10, baby. How do you love that? Whoopsie. Let's preview today's games. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard. I am Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives. I'm going live on a beautiful Tuesday, the 21st of September. It is Feast Week in college basketball. Like I said, I got 4 in a possible for you, maybe even 5. Maybe even 6 if this Kansas game comes out how I want it. Comes out how I want it. If Kansas is minus 3.5, 4, I'm jumping all over it. Regardless of what Virginia did to me yesterday. Oh, I'm talking dirty to you. James Madison, the heart attack kids. They play Southern Illinois today. Minus 5.5 on James Madison. Whew. Them, anytime they're a favorite, that's not a pick 'em, I'm terrified. They win every game this season close. Overtime kids, winning by 2 to 3. They remind me of Villanova from the last few seasons. Believe it or not, I know that's a strong comparison for a team named James Madison. Just covering wise, Villanova would always, they'd be favored by 5 like this, 5.5, 6, win by 3 or 4 every damn time. I forgot they ain't got no damn, I don't know why I switched websites. Try to go back to the good old trusty Dusty. Ended up getting dusted. Horrendous. All right, Maui Invitational. I'm sorry. These books. All of these books. Ever since it got legal, the books. Sports books. Ever since it went legal. They don't care. They got us by the throat. They don't have to help us. They don't have to post the lines on time. We're addicted. They know it. We know it. Syracuse and Gonzaga. 1:30 tip-off from Honolulu, Hawaii. You got Gonzaga favored by 12.5. Saw this line at 11 when it opened. 12.5. It is running Gonzaga's way. Man, I'm staying away from it for 2 reasons. I love Syracuse, man. And there's something in my gut that tells me after they get booed off the damn court, they're going to bounce back. They're going to put a performance on the floor because actions speak louder than words. They realized, damn, man, these people spend good money to come to Hawaii to see us play, to root us on, to put on the Syracuse orange shirt. And we give up on Syracuse, baby, plus 12.5. I got to do it. You can't do it. Oh, I'm doing it. I told myself not to do it before the show. I didn't write it down. Give me Syracuse. Plus 12.5, baby. I'm not even giving out bets yet. We're previewing the day, and I'm rolling already. What else is happening today? Bunch of good games. It is kind of a Super Tuesday, kind of not. Colorado taking on Florida State. Colorado, this one scares me. I do have a bet in this game. I will talk that one in a minute. Sometimes I mess up the previewing and the betting, if that makes any sense. Akron taking on Drake. Drake favored. I don't think that's right. Akron on the money line is probably not a lot. They're plus 2.5 on the spread. I like Akron this year, and I like them a lot. I think Drake is a little overrated, especially after losing to Stephen F. Austin by 30. Hey, maybe they bounce back. Akron lost 2. I think they bounce back. Both of these teams took their first loss yesterday, so I guess we're going to see which team has that bounce back ability. Southern Illinois, they are undefeated. I talked about this James Madison team. Southern Illinois is 3-0 on their own, so watch out. Richmond taking on UNLV, the running Rebels of Las Vegas. That ought to be a beauty, mate. I got a bet in this one for you. Where we at? Where we at? What the hell are we at? Maryland, minus 24.5. I swear for God, they don't cover that. I don't know why I'm not betting it, but that plus 24.5. Automatic. Maryland, stinky winky this season. I mean, they play UMBC, which if I remember correctly is the University of Maryland, Baltimore campus. Little in-state action there. Middle Tennessee, UAB, that will be a fun one. Stephen F. Austin in the F stands for covers. They are favored by 1.5, taking on Utah State. Both of these programs, I mean, this is going to be a damn good game. And I do mean a damn good game. Tennessee taking on Purdue. Got a bet in that one. I will holla at you in a second. And then to round out the night, I mean, you know, you got Kansas Marquette later. Kansas. Let me write this down. I don't know how good this number is. It's on ESPN. Can't find the game listed on any sports book. But I'm going to go ahead and write it down so I can clown. Kansas minus 4.5. I told you I'd take it up to 5. Damn. Kind of getting nervous. Not going to lie to you. I said I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, this is a 3-16 matchup, bro. Kansas, Marquette. Number 1 against number 4. Hopefully some money comes in on Marquette. I'm going to wait this one out. They don't play till 9:30 tonight. About 8:45, 9. I'm going to check these lines. Hopefully I can get a Kansas minus 3.5. Hopefully. Even a 4. I would like better than this 4.5. But I will be on the Kansas 4.5. New Mexico. Well, let's just get to it. Huh? We over here BBSing. For those that don't know what that means. The fuck up. ESPN be having them addies, boy. I'm trying to tell you. All right, FanDuel. The worst book in the world. See if they got some lines posted. Nobody else does. Nobody else does. And it looks like they do. Gonzaga's only 11.5 here. Saw them at 12.5 everywhere else. Book sucks. So, I mean, if you want Gonzaga, FanDuel's got 11.5. Saw 12.5 literally everywhere else I saw this game posted. I'm going to go grab a 12.5 on Syracuse somewhere else. Gonzaga probably wins by 20, but I just got to. I got to put some faith back in my boys. Because if I don't, I might rip this off the wall and never root for this team again. I mean, that's how bad it was yesterday. I just remember staring at the TV like, dude, 20 years? And as soon as Bohan leaves, y'all start giving up on games. Playing one-on-one hot sauce. Ayo! Street ball. Just heartbreaking. I'm going to be on Syracuse. I don't advise anybody else to be on Syracuse. I just got to, man. Just something in my soul. You got Colorado minus 4.5. That is my first bet of the day. Colorado minus 4.5, baby. They're taking on Florida State. It does make me a little nervous. Florida State's under the radar. They're 3-1. A lot of people think they're not as good as they are. I think they're going to be a decent team, especially come ACC play. I think they make enough noise. I don't think they're going to be top to pack. Top 18 would be something that I would give it. Tonight, I'm going to take Colorado minus the 4.5. Scared as hell of it. But I'm going to take it. I'm going to jump on it. Jump on it. We're going to go Colorado minus 4.5, baby. Then Purdue-ski. Give me Purdue tonight. They're taking on Tennessee, if my memory serves me right. 2.5. Oh, I'm jumping on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Give me Purdue minus 2.5. Absolutely love this bet. Just saw Purdue beat Gonzaga by 10. I think Gonzaga and Tennessee pretty similar. Tennessee, man, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting matchup. The guard play is going to be the difference here. Also, one of Tennessee's big men rolled their ankle yesterday, ended up sitting out the rest of the game. He's probably good and be back, but who knows how much bounce he will have, how much bounce to the ounce he will have. I'm gonna take Purdue minus 2.5. I mean, how could I not? Over set at 134. This Tennessee in a Big Ten school. The hell am I thinking? Almost skipped past this one. We're gonna go Duke. They're taking on LaSalle. Give me the over. Damn it. That's why I skipped over. That's Franklin Earl's bet. Anyway, I mean, can't take it back. We're live, baby. So we're going Colorado minus 4.5. We're going Purdue minus 2.5. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see Kansas. Damn, they're 5.5 over here though. I'm gonna wait till the last second. It's minus 120 on Marquette plus 5.5. I might even take this 5.5 on Marquette. Try to come back at 8:45. Get a 3.5 on Kansas, and just hope it lands on 4 or 5, which would be bananas. But hey, it could happen. Try to middle this game out. 5.5. I'm taking Marquette. 3.5, 4.5. I'm taking Kansas. So right now I'd be leaning Marquette, but just watch the line. If it makes sense. I don't know. New Mexico, this line is running. I got it at 2.5 about an hour and a half ago. Take New Mexico over Toledo. Tonight's a big game for them, for me at least. I got some futures on New Mexico, and I'm waiting for them to wake up and get things rolling. So New Mexico minus 2.5, minus 3.5. Shop around. You might can still find a 2.5, 3 out there. New Mexico late game. 10 o'clock tonight. So you got Colorado minus 4.5, Purdue minus 3, New Mexico minus 2.5. I'm telling y'all not to do it, but I'm on the orange plus 12.5. Try to middle this Kansas Marquette game around 3.5 to 5.5. Sorry, I don't know why. I feel like I'm about to throw up. Whew. Like sweating. Anyway. Best bet of the day, I already gave it out, but for the sake of the show, I need somebody, anybody, hit me with the horns. Totals, overs, unders. They have been my bread, my butter, my main pasta dish, and a piece of cheesecake. For dessert, my man Franklin Earl Beardwinaton with the best bet of the day. My bad. Gave this bet out like 5 minutes ago. Who cares? Duke, LaSalle. Give me the over. 143.5. Absolutely love it. Forgot to mark. I don't know. Sometimes these timestamps could be tricky. Duke, LaSalle over 143 and a hook. My best bet of the day. Believe this game gets into the 150s. LaSalle, an undefeated school, who I think will be able to score with Duke. Part of me feels like it could turn into a defensive game, and part of me feels like it is going to be running. I think it gets into the 150s easily. I feel like it's going to be 77-7 kind of 70 kind of game. I think they get to close to 150. The total is 143.5. I think both of these teams get into the 70s. I think Duke gets closer to 80 than 75, which lands me on the over. 143.5 on this over. Duke's favored by 26. Honestly, I'd take LaSalle plus the 26 if I was taking a side. But I'm just going to take the over. This game could easily turn into 95-75, which is still only 20 points. I'm just saying. I think this LaSalle team can score at least a little bit. I think they could at least run around, hit some threes with Duke. And I think Duke might be taken by surprise. That's what Duke does. LaSalle's 4-0. They're not going to come in here and just lay down. They're playing Duke. They're going to get up for it. They dropped 79 last game, 69 before that, 79 before that. This team can put up points. So I definitely could see them putting up around 70. Hopefully Duke can get around 80. They hit that 150. This thing cruises over by the last under 4 break. That's the best bet of the day from my man, Franklin, Earl, a Beard, a Beardwinaton. Just to run through the Redbeard's bets. Uno más tiempo. Uno más tiempo. One more time. One more time. It'll be okay. We're going to go Colorado minus 4.5. Purdue minus 3. New Mexico minus 2.5. I'm trying to get the best number I can on Kansas. Try to get Kansas around 3.5, 4.5. Might take this Marquette at 5.5 while it's available. Having a little fun with that one. Definitely going to be on Syracuse plus 12. You can't do it. I'm doing it. But you can't do it. I'm doing it. Anyway, thank y'all for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love, and thank you for the support. Best bet of the day is Duke's over 143 and a hook. This is Captain Buy a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. Boy, got a lot of action coming to you at Stare Down Sports. My article on the Power Rankings, breaking it down a little more than I did on the show, will be up shortly, about 2 hours from now. Definitely going to have my college basketball bets up shortly. And then I'm kind of just recapping all the games that I think need recap in article form throughout the days. Check out Stare Down Sports, man. Got a lot of fun articles, a lot of good reads. Pretty charismatic in my writing. My man Jaden Chandler Parnell, you see him here every Friday. He's also a pretty damn good writer. Check out Stare Down Sports for all of your written sports media needs. Looking to grow both of these channels, the YouTube and the website, and get it cracking. I forgot where I was at in the outro. But I am Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives, going live on the 21st of November. About 48 hours from some good cooking going down in this kitchen, boy. Boy. Anyway, please take all wagers at your own risk, and please gamble responsibly. Doves.